Hi, everybody. This is Tom with Culture Chap. So, today I want to talk about what we think is copying and what is lifting or inspired by other people's work. So, I see online there's a lot of holiday musicals coming out, there's a lot of holiday shows, period. And some of the reviews for the shows that have already started, um, at this recording, it's just before America's Thanksgiving Day, the day before. So there are a few holiday shows open, and some of the reviews have come out. People are very upset because they say, "Oh, the choreographer stole all the choreography from the movie or from the Broadway show." It doesn't work like that. So now, whatever level of theater that you're at, whatever country that you're in, you are doing the choreography that you can do best. That's the best kind of choreographer. Now, here's an example: Cabaret, the movie, that is all choreography by Bob Fosse. Regular people on the street, your regular actors and actresses that have some dance experience, they can't do the exact same thing. They can't do it in the same way because they're not full time dancers. They've had years of ballet, tap, whatever. They can't do that. So, in your program, and as you advertise it, you say, inspired by this original choreography. You make it a selling point in your social media. Like, we we are not full-time dancers, so it is inspired by this original choreography, but we've altered it to do what we can do best. So, for instance, in Sweet Charity, the movie musical, there's backflips, and they usually cut that out. So if you don't want to put backflips in your choreography, then don't. You're only doing what's inspired by that you can do best. Inspired by. Always give credit where credit is due. I'm about to release a video about a piece written by a friend of mine, Dr. Martine Green Rogers, and it is entitled, I'm forgetting. Well, it's about talkbacks for sensitive topics in the theater. Now, it's a 4-page essay, but it lives in a book about dramaturgy, helping out dramaturgs who are often the people that are the monitors, the moderators of these talkbacks, because a talkback can get really out of hand quickly. Now, it lives in a book. I can't even link you to a page online that this essay is. So it's my job to tell you everything it says. I can be very plain with you. I did not write this. I agree with it, and I think it should be out in the world, which is great. And I'm going to tell you all the people in the bibliography that she got her ideas from and cross-referenced, and who she is. Because my job is just to help you and to suggest things to you. And I think this is a great piece. A lot of things we see in the theater are inspired by others. You have to say that. Why not? I saw this on stage. We're not doing the exact same thing because we can't. We have different people with different talents. So we took as much as we could, and now we're telling you, yes, we did this. Don't try and hide it, or don't try and accuse others, in reviews especially. You stole this. Did you? No, if your ideas are completely stolen and you try to duplicate them exactly, that's a problem. You can never do them the same way, all right? Just don't try. It becomes way too obvious that you're copying. Now, there's a lot of people in the theater. There's a lot of older people in the theater that have handed down different ideas, which is great. But what they're forgetting is when they used to swipe ideas, they were doing it from city to city, and they weren't tracked. Okay, there are things that are happening in London, there are things that are happening in Chicago, and you do them on the West Coast or another country and so forth. It's all trackable now with the internet. So if you're trying to do the exact same thing, everything exactly the way the original did, you'll get caught. Okay, just look at it as inspiration. Twelfth Night comes to mind when Mark Rylance did it on the Globe in London and then brought it to New York. I often see that people try to do the twins in that piece the same way. Now, unfortunately, they're not duplicating all the costumes and all the everything, but they're duplicating the twins exactly as they saw them, which is red wigs and pale white face makeup with freckles. Okay? But the way that it was done with Mark Rylance and Stephen Fry is that there was a lot of people wearing pale makeup, and it just sort of blended right in. And the people they choose were British actors who very easily blended into that style of look, that redhead freckle look. Now, when I saw it, there was an Asian actor and a black actor playing these parts whose facial structures were nothing alike, and they were both in white face with freckles and red wigs. And it was glaringly obvious what they were trying to do. Okay? What you should do is be inspired by, okay, here's what the makeup should be similar to each other. And if their facial structures are similar to each other, and the wigs are exactly the same, and the costumes are the same, then this is a plausible, I can't tell one twin from the other kind of situation. When their facial structures are radically different, and in this show they were different heights as well, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all, especially when you're crossing races. It really shouldn't be done that way, okay? Choose a direction and say, inspired by. We were inspired by this look, all right? Put it in your advertising. That works best, okay? Don't copy. We're going to have more videos about copyright infringement because that's an important topic, especially with music. It can really turn on you badly if you don't pay attention. Copyright infringement, changing scripts, cutting scripts when you don't have permission, all that kind of thing. You don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to get a reputation for being that company that does things in that way. You want to get a reputation for the company that says, here's the truth, okay? Whatever that means, in whatever country you mean. Now, I'm going to be kind of general when I talk about these things because copyright infringement is different in every country, okay? What you can take, what you can't. So please check out your own research. Do your own research in wherever you're performing this piece, and if you choose to tour, especially out of your own area, out of your own state, out of your own country, what that means for those countries you're going to. Because tours are happening a lot, all right? All right, that's enough for today. I feel like I've lectured you and you've done nothing wrong. Okay, like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm getting a lot of views, but not many subscribers. It's weird. But you can really help out the channel. Thanks for coming by. We'll talk again. Bye.